Hello.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Susan.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you feeling?
Like poop.
Like,
I just, at least it's not getting worse. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I started taking a new probiotic for my belly.
yeah.
And I was like, I wonder if one of the side effects is like body aches and like if your body like has some kind of adjustment to do for it.
That could
I
be.
don't know. It
I
could
don't know.
be. Doesn't explain the congestion, but I don't know. I was just trying to find a reason.
Just give me a reason.
Just give me a reason. We're both wearing shirts that people made for us, I'm noticing.
Oh my gosh. Which one are you wearing?
I'm wearing Sonia's shirt that she made for me.
And what does it
My
say?
dear friend Sonia Maccabee from Tuscaloosa. It says just a girl who loves to sew. And it's a cute gnome sewing.
Oh, that's so cute.
Isn't it cute?
It's really cute. She's so sweet.
So thank
I
you. I love
I
it
wore her
so much.
scissor earring yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And my
That's
shirt
awesome. Hi,
says
Annette.
smoothie smooth and the love puckers. And on the
Mm-hmm.
back, it has all the stops we've done for Sewing the States.
Mm-hmm.
It's our tour shirt. This is the coolest thing ever, and it's in order.
Did Terry do that one for us?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She gave it to us in California.
Love, love, love. I have so many cute shirts from people. Yeah. So thank you, ladies. Okay.
Should we show what we
So,
have so far?
Yahira, hopefully I'm saying your name right. I may not be. She made this. She like found the little design and bought the design and then heat pressed it onto the shirt. So she made this for me. Isn't that cute? What did you say?
I don't remember. It was so long ago.
Okay, I apologize. I'm finishing my little breakfast sandwich.
That's okay.
Okay. You want to tell people where we're at on this?
Yeah, I'll show you what we've done. So we are doing the Siah Sidekick because next week we are flying to Wisconsin, and we're going to be pairing up with Lindsay from Lynn's Handmade. She does a retreat. There's like, I don't know, 45 people at this retreat. It's in a big center, and there's, rooming is there too. And then downstairs is the sewing area. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And this time we're actually using some industrial machines. So she has all the sale rights, which are incredible. And then
Amazing.
also Danny, our good friend from Measure and Cut.
Mm-hmm.
She and her husband bought 10 industrials plus one cylinder arm and a trailer so that they can rent these out to all these different sewing retreats and things going on, which we're so happy about because we've been wanting to get into this, but we really want industrials for it.
Mm-hmm.
It event is next week, and one of the main bag that they're teaching is the Siah Sidekick. So I'm going as the entertainer. I'm the cruise director, but I also, if I'm available and around and they need help, I'll help, which is hilarious, right? I'm helping, but
No, it's not hilarious. You know what you're doing.
it's a little hilarious. So we're all making these bags again just to refresh our memory and just to make sure. So I'm happy to do it with Kasaya because she can say do this and do that, and I have to read the directions. So we've done so far these inside pockets that go on the side of this backpack. Okay, and both of them are out of this waterproof canvas because it's thicker,
Uh-huh.
right? And then
Yep.
we have done. We still need to do our outside zipper pocket. That's what these pieces are for. We've done our lining. We put a base on, some Peltex base. Oh, I need to cut some threads. And we've done a zipper pocket right there. We have done our little sides that end up zipping, and the backpack can go smaller or bigger, and we always call these the pants.
Mm-hmm.
We've put purse feet on the bottom and sewn on the Peltex for the base. We have made the flap, and you can do a turny, twisty thingy
Turn
where you
lock,
cut.
flip
Yep,
lock. Uh-huh.
thank you. Where you cut through it, but we're gonna do the thumb lock where you put it underneath, so we don't have to cut a hole in that one.
Mm-hmm.
This is my back panel. We just quilted it. We're getting ready to probably put a zipper on this in a minute. And then the front panel is also quilted and marked for our thumb lock because I didn't want to do a quilting pattern that went through those. So I just marked that first, and I just quilted around it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much what we've done. We've done some connectors. We've done these connectors,
Mm-hmm.
and we have sewn our little handle strap. Whee! How was
Good
that?
job. That was beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna finish our lining.
Okay.
We're gonna complete our lining. So get out your main lining piece and the 2 side pieces, okay?
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do first. All right, so April, on your Annabelle that you added bows on, the strap connectors, did you use your small or large bows? Those are the small bows. And sorry, I might be coughing throughout this video. They are going to be in stock, hopefully beginning of next week. They're on their way to me. All I have is rose gold in stock right now and only like a few of those. So small bows hopefully will be restocked very soon. Okay, so I'm going to turn my camera in and down, and we're going to get cooking on this Siah Sidekick. Right, Suzanne?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We be
Okay.
cooking.
I need to put on my funky looking glasses that make me look like I am cross-eyed. All right.
We both look so good in our glasses.
We look so sexy in our glasses. We're very hard to resist.
We're like, hey,
It's like, hey, baby.
what's going on?
All right. I look like a total dork in my glasses. Okay. So we're going to do one side at a time. You ready, Sue?
Yeah.
Susie Poosie. All right. So, do you remember how to do this at all?
Well, I think if I look at this for a second, I think we're doing one side at a time. Does it matter which side goes where?
Nope, it doesn't.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think
yeah. What?
This, right?
Let me see.
I think I go like this.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Okay.
You ready? Watch me.
Okay.
Hey, watch me. Watch me. All right. So we are clipping center on the straight side of these, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're taking a bigger seam allowance on the linings. All right.
Okay.
And it helps. This Peltex should be a good guide too. You're gonna start and stop pretty much in line with this Peltex
Okay.
on these side pieces and using that bigger seam allowance. It's on page 16, step 2. Because you do want to increase and have a bigger seam allowance on your lining, right?
Right.
Okay, so I like to sew it on from the back side and use my Peltex as my guide for where to start and stop this stitching.
You start on the Peltex or on the stitching for the pelt? Oh, no, on the Peltex.
So we're going along the side of the Peltex. It should be about what your seam allowance should be.
Okay.
But we're starting at this top corner of the Peltex and we're ending at the bottom corner of the Peltex. That's how far we are going to sew across.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I remember this now.
Okay, so do that first, and then we'll do the other side.
Bryce is saying hi to you.
Hello, Siah.
Hi, Brycey Ricey Roo.
Hey, is this the second day of the
Second day of the Siah Sidekick, man.
awesome?
Yep, we're gonna hopefully finish it.
Cool.
Hopefully we'll have a backpack when we're all done.
Yeah. Mhm. That is the goal. All right. So my stitching, you can see it pretty well because it's contrasting. So I'm going to put it up to the camera. All right. So do you see how there's my stitching, right? I started at this edge and ended at this edge of the Peltex and went from here to here.
Okay.
Okay. And then after that, I'm going to do the same thing to the other side first before I complete that side, right? We're just attaching them first.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch my needle real quick. I forgot.
Okay. Switch your needle.
I had that leather needle in.
Yeah. All right.
Our
Aw,
cute nephew
Beth,
came
thank
over.
you. Beth says, this is so cool. You two are a blast. I learn a lot from all your videos. I'm so
Oh, that's
glad.
nice.
Molly says, I apparently need bifocals now. I feel old. Molly, happens to the best of us.
I think I'm ready for them. I'm gonna put these other ones on. My big chunky green ones are my favorite now.
These ones
Even
that I'm
though
wearing are my favorite too.
I am not as cute as a leprechaun when I wear them.
Well, you know what? We're gorgeous. It's fine.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Okay.
Gorgeous. All right, so I'm clipping on this other side, and now I'm going to sew that the same way.
Okay.
How are our camera angles, everybody? Are we happy with where we're at? Let us know. All right. Thank you to all of my moderators on here. You guys are amazing and I love you. They are the best. They'll link if you want to know where something is. They find the link and they'll link it in the chat.
Like magic.
Like magic. Yep. It's amazing. And we didn't even give them really a heads up about this video. Like, by the way, we're going live.
Right now.
Right now. Which is usually how I function. So they're awesome.
Well, you weren't sure how you were gonna feel until.
No, I didn't know if I was going to feel up to it today. So, and you know what? I'm like, I can sit and sew. That's not a big deal. All right. So I have mine attached to both my sides here.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna catch up here.
You're okay. Don't apologize.
I totally forgot about that needle.
Sarah says, I'm here for any reason to avoid work.
Nice.
Love it.
We'll give you all the reasons.
Mm-hmm. All the reasons. Just
Okay.
give me a reason.
I just heard that song this morning.
Just a little bit's enough.
Just a second when I'm broken.
It's just bent till we can learn to love again.
To the stars.
It's been written in the scars on my heart.
All
right. I mean, we could sing for hours on here if you guys really wanted us to.
I don't
This
think
is
I'm
how
quite
we
there.
communicate. Susan and I communicate through song.
We don't even mean to.
We don't even mean to. Sometimes dance, but mostly song.
Okay, that one's on. Boomity boom.
Yep. Now do the other one. Boom, chicka boom.
Boom chickalaka.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Natalie. She says, getting my boy ready for driving school. Woohoo!
Oh my.
I can't even believe my little Marky man, he'll have his permit in less than a year, Susan.
I can't actually deal with that.
I can't deal with that either. He's too little.
He's just a little guy.
To put him behind a wheel?
No way. Not with me in the car.
Thanks. I have to risk my life.
Yeah, you.
It's fine. I've risked it how many times so far?
Many times.
Many times. And you know what's fabulous about that? When your kids get older and they do get their licenses and they want you to take them shopping and stuff places, you can say, sure, as long as you drive me.
And then you have to
And
drive
it's
anymore.
fabulous. I am such a passenger princess, you guys. Susan knows this.
Yes.
I love being a passenger princess. So all my kids know if they want me to take them somewhere, they have to drive me.
True.
It's true. All right, you got
Okay.
both sides on?
Ready. Yep.
Sorry. Okay. So it doesn't matter which side you start out with on this, okay?
Okay.
We are going to start by matching up top edge to top edge and
Yep.
clip down. And then the same thing on the other side. And then we're going to ease our curves in.
Okay.
I have a really hard time on this bag in particular to get my lining super smooth. I usually have a couple of puckers.
I had puckers towards
Especially-
the bottom by the curve.
Yeah, especially on the lining because you're taking that bigger seam allowance and we're using waterproof canvas this time, which is even harder, right? Because it doesn't really have any give. So don't
just
be
be
too,
okay.
my point is don't be too hard on yourself when you're sewing this for that smooth lining, okay?
Okay.
It's down at the corner of your bag and you won't
Yeah.
even be able to see it.
Yeah, I had a hard time in the other one that I made. This is where I
Uh-huh.
I'm like, how is that gonna fit?
Yeah, it's kind of it's not gonna be perfect. But
'Cause I mean-
it's also not gonna be noticeable. Okay?
By who?
By anybody who sees your bag.
Hmm.
Maybe noticeable by you,
Okay, well.
and that's it.
Okay.
So you're just gonna have to get over it.
All right, I'm over it.
Okay, perfect. Stacy says, I agree. I hate driving. I did enough as a single mom with all the activities and 2 jobs, right? Like I drove my kids around so much when they were in high school and middle school, and I'm over it.
Now you're
See,
like, two rides me.
I know I'm gonna have a pucker down here at the bottom. There's just like, it just happens. So don't
It's
be
a-
too hard on yourself.
Listen, I'm wearing a shirt that says smoothie
Yep.
smooth and love puckers.
Smoothie smooth in the love. They're just love puckers, you guys. Just embrace them and accept them. Okay.
They just are what they are.
They just are what they are. And that's okay.
It's just a little love pucker.
Love pucker.
Love pucker. It's just a little love pucker.
That's a sticker. It's just a little love pucker. Or a tag.
So sad.
Okay. That
That's
would
our
be a
jingle.
cute tag, Susan.
Love. It's just a little love pucker.
It's just a little love pucker.
Yeah, that's actually really cute.
That's actually okay. New tag.
Hey, but we neither of us.
Annette, write it down.
I'm like, neither of us are writing it down, so we're not gonna remember.
Annette, write it down. All right, so I like to sew it with my side piece down on my machine. You can do it however you want.
Oh, I should have.
Either way works.
I should have clipped it the other way then.
Sarah says I'll email it to Susan. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you. She emailed me yesterday too during the video.
Aw.
Thank you.
There's no stupid questions are not allowed.
Yep.
So you're gonna start sewing this at the regular seam allowance, and then you're increasing to that bigger one about a couple inches down, okay? Because you want regular at the top and bigger all around.
Yep, I see it. I was looking for the steps so I can make sure I have.
Okay, we are on step 4, page 17.
And
Okay. So I'm sewing about, I don't know, 1.5 inches, and then I increase.
okay.
Nancy says, stickers for me. Love puckers. Yep. Love puckers. Love puckers. What's that commercial? Love
Hot pockets.
Hot Pockets.
You're saying love puckers, but you're singing hot pockets.
I am. I'm like, that's a jingle. Hot Pockets. Love puckers. Hey, I like that. Love
If you just say the word TM after, you've trademarked it.
PM.
Okay, it's yours.
Perfect. And then you end where your stitching began on that bottom piece, right? You're trying to match, whoops, I went one more over. You're trying to match those stitches up at the
Okay.
bottom, right?
Yeah.
So I stopped right there where
Yeah.
my
Okay.
other one started, right?
Uh-huh.
So that's my first little side, and now I'm going to go to my other side. Hi, Denise. Hot Pockets. Have you ever watched Jim Gaffigan's little
Hot Pockets, yes.
his Hot Pockets spiel?
Yes.
He was one of the best comedians live. Oh my goodness. He was so fun.
Well, I definitely got some love puckers there.
That's okay. Love puckers.
It's just a little love pucker.
Pucker. uh, Yay, Katie. She says, I'm finally laminating my Annabelle pattern pieces. Might get to one this weekend finally. Yay.
Katie, I read your email.
Yeah.
Did you read it?
I haven't read it fully yet. No. I saw it and I've had so many other order emails that I've been dealing with. I haven't read it yet.
So I'm going to email you back with some dates. Katie is Miss Montana that we weren't able to go to on our last trip. And so we're heading there.
Miss Montana.
Everything works. With that song.
It does. uh, whew. Yeah, I got love puckers too. This waterproof canvas, when you do that bigger seam allowance, it's just so hard to work in there.
It's just very love puckery.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
fine.
said, I love you.
And I will pucker up.
And I will pucker you for you. Pucker up, Buttercup.
Guess what today is for Gabriella?
Is it her art day? Art show
Yes.
day?
She's at the art comp. She's going to the art competition today.
Is she so excited?
She is so excited. Yes.
Oh, I hope it goes well for her.
Me too. I guess she goes to first period and then they bus them out to Hurricane high school where the competition is.
That's so awesome.
Spends the whole day there. Isn't that cool?
That's cool. I'm happy for her. Don't forget to go back to that normal seam allowance when you get up to the top on the other side, okay?
Did it, got it.
All right, and then I'm gonna pinking shear, not the very top of it, but
the rest of it.
the rest of it, which you got some thicker layers where the pockets are, but at least do your little curves here. It'll just help everything fit more nice in your bag. Okay?
Okay.
Just do it.
Are you around the bottom too, right?
You don't have to sew that bottom piece because we already did. You just
No, I mean
from-
pinking shear.
Oh yeah, you don't have to pinking shear it, but I'm definitely trimming down my seam allowance. I just am using my pinking shears.
Okay, no, I
because
mean
it's-
what I'm asking is should I cut the bottom too?
Yes.
Okay.
I would trim it down, yes. It'll fit in your bag better if you don't have that extra big seam. Okay, I'm looking. Yeah, I've got love puckers too. You guys see my love puckers? It's fine, guys. It's fine. All right, and now we repeat on the other side. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. I started making one of my Annabelles last night. I'm going to show you guys. I did this Love Lola, like rippled, textured vinyl. Right? Isn't that
Stuff is so
pretty?
beautiful. Mm-hmm.
And then this is my back piece, and this is my slip pocket on the back.
Oh, it's really pretty.
I think it's perfect for. I think it'll fit my big phone. Yeah. And I got a big mama phone.
That's awesome.
Right?
Yep.
Anyways, that's as far as I got. And then I was like, and I'm done. And my kids are obsessed, and I are obsessed with Survivor now. Like,
Yep.
Susan and her family, because it's such a fun show to watch together. They
Uh-huh.
love it. They were like, "Okay, are we watching an episode tonight?" I'm like, "Okay, let's go."
I know, it's so cute, right?
Yeah, it's really cute. And we're watching an old one.
I need to go back and because I started that with you guys when I was there. I need to go finish that one.
Uh-huh.
Um, yes, Montana is back on the table. In fact, can I tell them about some of our show in the States that we're doing?
Yeah, go for it.
So this year, as you know, we took a couple months at the beginning where we haven't traveled, but we're pretty much going to be traveling for the rest of the year,
Mm-hmm.
starting next week. And we'll do Montana. We might catch a Colorado in June. That's tentative since we're hosting that thing, but we haven't for sure figured that one out. We are doing Montana in July, and then in August, and we don't know where we're going yet because I need to put interest questionnaire out. We are going to go to the New England states in August, and
I am so excited about that.
no, me too. We'll do 2 or 3 of them, depending on. I think we have 5 or 6 days blocked off, so it just depends how close things are and who lives where.
Mm-hmm.
So just all the upper northeast states, we'll figure out a patch of states to do. And then September, we're going to be doing Kentucky.
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 We
And then
love Kentucky.
in October, we'll be doing Wisconsin. And maybe a Utah in November. It just depends.
How many states is that? That seems like a
Well,
lot.
we're only doing like 4 or 5 this year, right?
Okay.
So
Compared to last year, that's nothing.
it's nothing. Yeah. I'm hoping just to get to close to half of the states done, which we're at 19 right now. So
Okay.
if we could be almost halfway done, then we're good.
Yep. Sweet.
How far down do you cut off for the outside pocket on the Annabelle?
Okay, so one of them I did 1.5 inches, and one of them I did 1 inch, and I like the inch better. So the one that I just did was 1 inch. I cut off 1 inch. It makes a great little back slip pocket. And I've seen it done like just a straight slip pocket across or curved. And I really like the curved look better. That goes along with the curve of the Annabelle. I think it just kind of is more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Oh, did you like my big words just now?
I did actually. I was going to say something about it, but
I use big words sometimes.
okay.
Huh?
I said okay.
You're like, whatever. So, Nancy, we're not watching the current episode. We're watching, like, gosh, this was season 9, I believe.
And right now we're watching season 4 at our house.
Yeah, we're watching the old Survivors. So, it's pretty fun. It's hard to find shows that everybody likes to watch together and is appropriate for kids. Like, it's a struggle. It's that or play games. My kids love to play games.
Yep. Especially Marcus.
Yeah. He's a game freak. Cameron, my daughter, is coming for a visit this weekend.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yep. So we're gonna all go out to dinner Friday. I gotta figure out where to go. We have 8 people. I'm like, oh my goodness. Why are we always such a big group? And then of course mom always pays.
I'm gonna try starting at the bottom on this one. See if it works.
That's
any
what I
better.
did.
Did you?
Yep. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna try
Don't be
that.
afraid to squish it all down too. I really squish mine down when I do it. Okay.
Okay.
Are you on your second side or your first?
Second.
Okay, perfect. Samesies.
You're like, are you super lame or just a little bit lame? Just a little bit.
That is not what I said. Putting words in my mouth.
Putting words in my mouth. Ooh, that was nice going from the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
You didn't do that on the last one?
Nope.
Yeah, so I start at the top, come down, and then I start bottom and go up. That's my most
Yeah,
successful way.
that's much better on this
Uh-huh.
on this side. The other side, it was nice to go from the top.
Yep.
Oops. Everything's fine.
Is it?
Nope. Shoot.
What happened?
I went the wrong way. I thought I was making the seam allowance smaller, but I made it bigger for a second. It's just for a second. It's
Okay, that's okay. As long as your top's gonna line up.
Yeah, it lights up. It's
You
just gonna
know?
be have a nice little boop.
So we're using waterproof canvas, and it does not stick very well with tape, from my experience.
Okay.
So I'm just creasing it. So I'm folding the top down to that line and kind of creasing it with my nail.
Okay.
And it stays pretty well when you fold it. It keeps that crease. And then I'm going to just put some clips on it because we just have to prep it for that drop-in lining.
Right. Okay.
Right? So we're just going to do that real quick before we move on to finish the exterior. I got my parcel today. Thank you for the pink thread. You are so welcome. Thanks for the order. Yeah, I'm excited for our Montana sew because I'm also going to stay and visit some friends. So I used to live in Montana and I have a few friends that still live there. So I'm going to take a longer trip for myself.
And I'm gonna say bye.
Yeah.
Mm,
What?
nothing.
What's the
I was
Don't
trying
be
to
too
roll
hard
it.
on yourself, huh?
Okay. I'm just.
Don't. Yeah. What are you umming about? Your puckers or what?
I was trying to use the roller to like really crease it and make it stay, but
Oh,
I was
it'll be fine. Just crease it with your fingers and it should be good.
okay.
It'll just make it easy for when we drop it in and attach it to our exterior. Okay.
Okay.
Especially if it's sitting for a hot second with these clips and your crease, it'll stay.
Okay.
I would love to give you a hug. And Helena, if you have time, Carol, we could meet up for coffee or something. I would love it. I'm heading to Helena, so yes.
Oh,
All right.
that's awesome.
Okay, so that's our linings done. Good job, Suzanne.
I'm still clipping. I'm still clipping.
That's okay. That's okay. You know what? I need a quick potty break. So sorry.
Don't be sorry. I'm still folding.
All right, finish folding that, and then we're gonna head to our exterior zipper pocket with the overlay, okay?
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Just clipping my liner one by one. Clipping my liner. It's so much fun. Fold it and crease it. And then put the clip on. Clipping my liner. So much fun.
I'm back. I'm back.
Oh,
I've been trying to drink lots of fluids, so
really smart.
that means more bathroom trips because my bladder is the size of a pea. All right.
Literally.
Bye, Natalie. Electrolyte. Okay. Are you there? No.
Almost.
Okay. You're good.
Sorry.
You good? Jilly, thank you. I just have some kind of crud. I'll be all right.
I'll be all right.
I know. Ay, ay, ay. I'm going to cut a longer zipper and try and use my handy dandy new tool this time.
Ooh, you're gonna do it.
I gotta do it, guys. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. I've got it. So I need what? My overlay, my zipper, my two
Mhm.
pieces.
Mm-hmm. Now, see, my little top anchor came all undone.
Mine did too. It's all unfolded.
That's okay.
And my zipper overlay was stuck on it. Mwah, mwah.
Okay, so I'm first going to put tape on the back of my overlay and on my zipper and on my pieces, okay?
Okay.
You know what? She does this so different.
Should we do it like she does it so we can teach it that way or no?
Just, I don't understand why she does it the way that she does in this. No, I'm still gonna do it my way.
You heard it here, folks.
I did it my way.
That's exactly what I was. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
My overlay has this tiniest little burnt.
Yeah, my other one did. I put that one on the inside.
There, I just trimmed it off. It's fine.
Am I putting the tape on the shorter ends of the pocket pieces?
Okay, so here's the thing, right? My way, I put the pocket in this way, and then it gets caught in the side seam. Her way, she does it this way,
Okay.
and it gets in, and you sew it into the top anchor piece. So let's actually, it's so much bigger that way though. Look how big it is. I guess it doesn't matter which way we do it. You know what? This is my bag. I'm going to do it this way and sew it in the side seam.
This is her bag, you guys.
I'm going to do it this way. Either way totally works.
Okay.
So
smaller edge then.
Yeah, smaller edge. I'm going to make her teach the back pocket. Be like, you do that one because I do it a different way than you. That's what I'll do. I can do the inside one though. Okay. And then we need this. I'm going to do my bigger tape on the line. Beautiful. Tapey tape tape. All right, so your placement for this overlay is on page 18, step 2. Okay. And make sure, you know how you have your foam out of the top? Make sure that you're putting it directionally correct, right?
Oh, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, make sure this, there you go. There you go. Hi, Roxanne. You don't have to put on a red light, right? Or something.
Exactly. That's it.
Is that it?
That's it.
I'm not sure what that means. Maybe it doesn't mean something very good. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't sing that one. Sorry, Roxanne.
Sorry.
We were just in the singing.
What's another Roxanne song? There's a lot of Roxanne songs.
It's a very popular name to sing about.
It is a very popular name to sing about. There was a singer in the 80s named Roxanne. Remember her?
I do. Of course.
Oh, I loved her.
Hello.
Hello. All right. There. And now we sew around. Okie dokie artichokes.
Okie dokie.
All right. And I am just going straight so I can pull through my threads. Because mine are pretty contrasting. All right, here we go. My bedroom is painted red. And when I turn the light on, I tell Alexa, turn on the red light. That's
funny.
awesome. Turn on the red light.
Awesome.
Roxanne.
Okay.
I wish I had a song about me.
Well, we thought you did.
Yes. Ace of Base. I saw the sign.
We always thought it was I saw the Siah.
I saw the Siah.
I saw
the Siah. Remember?
And it opened up my eyes. I saw the Siah.
Worst songs.
What's that?
We should talk about the worst songs.
She grew up with that song sung to her. That's awesome. Susan and I like to make up words to a lot of songs. Like, I was listening to a band the other night and they're singing Bon Jovi.
Uh-huh.
And oh, you know what I'm gonna say? We're halfway there. Oh,
Yeah. Prayer.
take my hand
And
we'll make it out square.
Yeah, that's what we always said. And we'll make it out square. But I think it's I swear.
Yeah, it's we'll make it, I swear. But to us is we'll make it out, and we would go square.
Yeah.
Remember that?
We totally thought that was the words to it.
Oh, we made up the best lyrics.
We didn't know.
We didn't know.
Okay, I'm cutting out the middle, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Gen X kids, we had the best music. Yes, we did. Absolutely. And we got away with a lot too as kids, so that's great.
Yeah, we did. It wasn't tracking and
I know. I would be so screwed if my parents could have tracked me in high school.
You hear that, Mom?
No, she's not on here. Oh. Good morning, Ellie.
I got the tools that Ellie made for the retreat.
Are they gorgeous?
Oh, they're so pretty. I mean, the criminal in me wants to just hide them in my bag and not give them away, but I will not.
The criminal in you, which is like 0%.
Right, so I won't be doing that.
Like you are one of the most non-criminal, honest people I have ever met in my
But
life.
I had the thought. I had
Oh, Susan, you had the thought. That's it. You're a criminal.
I am. I am. I can't believe I even thought it.
You're going to hell. That's it.
I
That's all
know
there
it.
is to it. Oh man, you guys, Susan is the most honest. She cannot tell a lie to save her life. Seriously. Gun held to her head, she would still tell the truth.
Well,
I'd always be like, Susan, why did you tell him? She'd be like, I can't lie.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Just don't tell me.
I'm like, it's easy.
She's all try harder.
Oh man. It's a good quality to have, Susan. Let me plug in my iPad real quick.
Oh, thank you, Ellie. No, I'll buy a set from you someday. Soon, actually, I think, because that blue set, are you kidding me? There's this beautiful wooden set, and then there was a blue set, and they're both gorgeous.
How was that?
Gorgeous. All right. I need to put I'm gonna put a big chunky pull on it. What are you gonna do about it?
I will do nothing.
Okay.
Except support your decision.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Very much. Man, the spinal's thick.
Yep. She girthy.
She girthy. All right. Bada bing, bada boom.
The song Take On Me used to sing.
Jake honk a me.
Jake honk me. Jake honk me.
That's the
funny.
other thing. My kids have made up words for songs that to this day are so funny to me.
Yeah, like Benny. What was that?
Benny Denny Ken.
Benny Denny Ken.
Better than he can. That it's a Shawn Mendes song. And it's better than he can, right? I can love you better than he can. And one day we were in the car and Marcus was like, I don't know how old he was. And he goes, Benny Denny Ken. And I'm all, what? He's naming off people's names, right? Benny Denny Ken. I'm all, he is now.
Benny Denny Ken.
Benny Denny Ken. So we sing that one. Benny Denny Ken. And then there was a Lizzo song that Charlotte would say out. I'm fabulous or something. Yeah. I don't remember, right?
Yep, she made the words good.
Oh, she did, because they were naughty words, so she made them good words, and it was hilarious.
Okay, I'm going to the top, to the right.
Yeah.
Okay. Zipper wrong end to the right. Wrong side to the right.
Closing to the right. You don't have a lot of leeway with this one.
It's because we were supposed to go the other way.
I mean, yeah, it's because we're not doing it the way that it's written.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's okay. Because I like to do it this way. And that's okay, right?
She did it her way.
I did it my way.
Am I putting the wait, which side am I putting in?
What?
I might be doing this wrong. Yep, I'm doing this
Let
wrong.
me see. No, you're not. Nope. Nope. Flip your pocket the other way. Oh, so yeah, you could have flipped the top piece the other way. Sorry. Yeah, I lay it that way. Yep. There you go.
But then
And
my
now your
zippers,
zipper should. Oh, we need to do the zipper different because this isn't a different. So take your zipper off.
I'm like, my zipper's going down.
Yeah, you're right. You right.
Yes, did you guys hear that? Mark this day.
Stop it. You're right a lot.
Am I
Hi,
though?
Yogurt. Oh, here comes the monster baby. Hi.
So I'm putting it going left then.
Yeah, so down from the bottom to the top. Hi. What are you guys doing? Oh gosh, the dogs are playing. They're chasing each other. There we go. Yeah, because you want it to close going up towards the top. Okay?
Yep.
Good.
I have to retape mine. My tape came off.
How embarrassing.
And I'm so embarrassed right now.
You should be.
Benny, Danny, Ken.
Oh, I didn't use my zipper jig. I totally forgot. I got into this and forgot to take it out.
Well, that's embarrassing for you.
I don't work in silence usually. Roxanne, I usually have either music or, oh my gosh. I have music or a show on usually. Well, that's not true. Every once in a while, I like to just sit in silence and sew, to be honest. Sometimes it's relaxing when my house is so chaotic. Oakley has found a squeaky toy.
It's awesome. He's like, oh, you want a video? How about this?
How about we play right outside your sewing room door?
I can hear it.
Can you?
Yep.
Oh, yay. They be crazy. Coworkers were so proud to mark on the calendar when I was wrong. Didn't happen often.
That's actually really funny.
That's really funny. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to fold this piece down. Yoop. And I'm going to tape the other side of my zipper on first. We're gonna zip that zoop.
Zip that soup.
Zip that zoop. Zoopity schmoop. All right, here we go. You doing all right, Sue?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to put the other piece of the pocket on.
Well, that's embarrassing.
I have done that before without putting the other side on.
I think I have two actually.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that didn't work.
Yeah, whoops. Have done that. There we go. I do have my beautiful record player down here now.
Oh, it's so
Vinyl
cool.
player that my son got me for Christmas. And so I put on an album and work sometimes. It was upstairs, and I'm like, this is dumb upstairs because I am never upstairs during the day. I just live in the basement where I work. So
Basement dweller.
I am a basement dweller. Sometimes I'm like, the light, the outside. Ah. Yeah, like I was trying to make plans for this weekend.
Uh-huh.
And my friend's like, why don't we just stay in, watch a movie, order some food? I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, I am in my house 24/7. I need to get out.
You're like, we are going.
They're like, oh, that's right. Okay.
Oh.
What?
Oh, I just went further than I wanted to, so my box is gonna. Oh, I hate it. Nope, I hate it.
Oh, Susan.
It's okay. It won't take long.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh, it went stitched too far up, and so along the top side of the zipper, it was like way away from it. I'm like, no. No. I don't
Okay.
do that.
Okay. Carrie says nothing. Carrie Pectel's on here. Nothing wrong with being a basement dweller. Just saying.
Well, I thought, wow, in our house, it looks like we're starting to have 3 basement dwellers. I'm becoming one. Harry's one, Bryce's one. Everyone works from home, and we're all in the basement.
Right?
Every once in a while, we go upstairs. We're like, oh,
What? That's funny. Yep.
oh, that's nice.
What?
I said, oh, that's nice.
Much better?
Much better.
We don't have basements in Florida. Yeah, I know it. Every house in Colorado almost has a basement. It makes up half my house, so we definitely live in our basement quite a bit. It's where the Susan guest room is.
It's true.
It's true.
True fact.
Okay. No basement in Perth. Yeah. We sometimes get tornado warnings here and stuff like that, so it's good to have a basement. Hi. Hey, are you playing? I hear you out there. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, and then I'm going to sew the pocket up.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sew down the sides first, and then I'll just baste my lining into the side of my bag.
And then we just trim the extra.
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
This is the first time I've ever had basement. I've never had a basement before. Kind of exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my basement's a weird shape. Long and skinny.
It is a very weird shape. But it's nice and cool down there in the summer, so
Yeah.
you guys will definitely be living down there.
Yep. It was like 79 degrees upstairs the other day. I'm like,
Ew,
oh,
gross.
so hard to sleep up there. It's like, nope. So
Yeah.
I finally turned the air on. I was like, nope, can't be doing that.
I just turned our heat off. I don't have it on right now because it's supposed to be 70 something today. So I'm like, ooh, I can turn the heat off.
Hey.
Hey. We're entering that nice time of year where you don't need AC and you don't need heat. We got like a few weeks of that so I can save on my energy bill.
Nice.
All right. I'm so excited. I realized you were on. I have not been able to make progress on my Siah Sidekick, and now I'm working to catch up. Only the exterior is currently cut. Oh, there you go. Catch on up.
Okay, am I
All right.
basting now?
Yeah.
Did you cut yours?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Your pocket.
After I basted it into my side seam, yes.
So I just baste it right here.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And then cut
Yeah.
the extra?
Wait, did you close up the sides first?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now baste it.
Now I have Benny Denny Ken in my head.
I do too. And Roxanne. I'm going between the two. Too bad we can't play music on here.
I know. That'd be awesome.
I know. All right. So now we are going to finish putting all the things onto our back panel. Okay.
Okay.
So you're going to start with the placement of your top anchor.
Okay.
And we are on page 21, section 2, number 2, for the measurement of this.
Yep, I see it.
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. And you know what? Real quick,
Mm-hmm.
mark your centers and draw your centers on around this area so you can see, because we're going to have to center up our O-ring, right? We want to make sure it's nice and centered when we put that on.
We want the
And
bottom.
and our flap. So I marked my centers and I'm going to draw a center line up here at the top so I can kind of see where that's at. It'll help with the placement of everything else.
I can't find my chalk pen.
Do you have your silver marking pen busted, huh?
No, I have this other one. I can use that.
And then when we place this anchor down,
Uh-huh.
we're not taking the tape off the top edge of the anchor, only the bottom. Because we're sliding things into it, right? So we're only taking off the bottom tape to stick it on first. Like that. So my top is open and free. Be free. And then you're going to need your flap, your handle, and your O-ring with that small cut of webbing. Okay. This one. You can baste the O-ring around the webbing. I'm just going to put a piece of tape and tape it together here around my O-ring. Like so. Okay, where are you at? Am I going too fast?
No. I'm catching up.
Okay. In southern Arizona, it's already hitting the 90s. Blech. That's gross. Yeah, my daughter is an Arizona baby, and she's coming up here, and it's supposed to be cold and rainy, and they're going to Red Rocks concert. So I'm like, have fun with that.
That'd be miserable. She's so funny.
I know. Hi, Evelyn. Let me know when you're ready for instruction.
Ready.
Yeah? Okay. So make sure you have your flat top center marked, and you can see the center where we're going here, and we're sliding in our flap first. So
Oh.
I'm putting,
That's right.
I'm going to put a strip of tape along the back side, so the lining side of my flap.
Okay.
Okay. And so I'm putting in my flap. When I put in my flap, it's going to be right side up. And I'm centering it, and I'm butting it down to the bottom of the anchor underneath here.
Okay.
TST is life for sure. That's another good sticker. DST is life. So when I put it in, I'm also making sure that it's, even though I have it, that should be center. I'm just double checking, and mine looks good. So I've slid it all the way down to here, and I'm pressing it on. So it's butted up next to that anchor piece.
Okay.
Okay. So we're doing some layering here. So first the flap, and then our O-ring, and then our handle.
This doesn't, it's like,
What?
I went to my center mark, but it doesn't look centered. So just a minute.
Okay.
And now my tape's coming off. All right. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Beautiful. So, and then next, we want to put our O-ring down and centered. Right there. Now, I can't put mine all the way down because then my foot can't get around. So make sure you're putting it so when you top stitch it, your foot doesn't hit that O-ring hardware. So I'm not putting mine all the way down to the bottom. Because when I do that, I struggle getting past it.
Right.
So mine's pretty far down, but there's enough space now that I can get past it with my foot. Okay.
Okay.
And then your handle piece.
You moved it to the high school.
Oh, thank you.
Excuse me. So I'm going to put some more tape on my handle and tape that down. Now you want the like folded edge to be facing up. Like the edge that you sewed is going to be facing up with the handle.
Right. I remember this last time I thought, oh, I did this wrong, but it's right.
And you're just butting that up next to the webbing for your O-ring. Okay.
Okay.
And then after you have that placed, you can take the tape off of that top anchor and place the rest of it down. Okay.
Take. Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Off of the big
Yep.
strip. And now we're taping all of that down, and we're going to sew it. Just like that. It's a little sandwich.
So cute. So
Num,
cute.
num, num.
No, no, no.
Num, num, num. Okay, there's my sandwich. I need to take off my pen markings. Here.
Okay, so I'm just top stitching both sides.
Yep, you can do double.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I know how much you like double. You could put rivets through. I like to just do a double row of stitching instead of rivets on this.
Okay.
So yep. Stitch, stitch, baby. Do it.
You had me at double.
I know I did. And you know, if you're using webbing that is bigger than an inch, then I would not do it on the O-ring like we do for this bag. If you're using an inch and a half, I would just directly connect the webbing to your top anchor here and take out the O-ring part. Because it won't lay the right way with this size of O-ring. Hi, Pat. She says, watched Susan yesterday while prepping t-shirts for a customer quilt and sewing it up today while watching you guys. I'm just starting my bag journey and you are my go-to videos. Oh, thanks, Pat.
That's awesome. Hey, Pat.
Good luck with your t-shirt quilt.
Been there, done that.
Yep, been there, done that. I really want to make a concert quilt with all of my t-shirts.
That'd be awesome.
Someday. When I'm done actually wearing them all the time.
Yeah, I'm just saying, still.
I get good use out of my concert t-shirts. I actually wear them quite a bit. It's like half of my wardrobe. Gypsy woman, Wendy. Yay, I have company while I bind my quilts. Hi, Wendy. Did you see Lori's comment? She says, excellent pattern matching, Susan.
Oh, thank you.
She worked really hard. Her quilting turned out so good.
Well, the back is just, you know, not much, just the front.
The front is amazing.
I sat here and stared at it for a while, thinking, what do you want to be? Little guy?
If I had more time, I was gonna do double rows on my diamonds.
Uh-huh.
That's currently my favorite, but
Yeah.
I was in a time crunch.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say double stitching was your favorite?
I did. Yeah. Well, for quilting,
what?
yes.
I'm going to
What?
start a double stitching movement.
Okay. Okay.
I just think it looks so good.
It does. I agree.
So the back, I just did the checks.
Uh-huh.
The front,
The front, she got a little crazy, guys.
I got crazy. So I'll show you. This are just a single box.
Uh-huh.
And then this are double boxes. And then boom, 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 boom are triple boxes.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
You're crazy. Mimsy
Right?
says, I double stitch now too. I Susan stitch. LOL.
Yes.
Oh man. All right. This and this. So now we need our strap anchors.
Okay.
Did you already do your stitching?
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah. And those go up on page 22, step 7.
Okay, I see it.
That is the placement for that. And then we just baste those on. Okay. And make sure they're laying correctly. Do you remember the correct
Up,
placement
right?
for that?
Meaning up.
Yep, they need to be pointing up. You're
Yep.
like this.
Yep.
Okay. All right, baste that on. And then the last thing that we'll need to do for these front and back panels before we connect them all is put the bottom part of our thumb lock on the front panel, okay?
Okay.
Did you have to change bobbins after all that stitching before proceeding? Absolutely. Yeah, we've gone through a few bobbins with all this quilting and stuff. Susan is a top stitch queen. Yes, she is. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. Beautiful. Okay, that's my back with the flap all on. All my pieces are there. Good to go. I'm gonna get my front panel out and we're going to put on the lock bottom piece here.
I've never
You
done
know,
these before.
you know what we didn't do
What?
is put the tiny little 1-inch or 1/2-inch hook on the inside, but I don't really, I did it on my very first bag. I don't really use it, so I'm not adding it to this, but you can. We forgot to do that on the lining part.
Oh,
Up to you.
this.
Huh? Yeah, the little 1/2-inch hook with the webbing. I don't really use it, so I'm not going to put it on mine. But if you want to add it before we do the whole drop-in lining part, you can. Where is my silver marking pen, you guys? There it is.
So, Siah,
Yes.
the measurement that you told me for this,
Uh-huh.
what does that mean? Does it mean it's centered there or it starts
I
there?
center mine on that measurement. That's
Okay.
how I do it.
Okay.
I'm not sure if she means different, but when I center it, it works out good.
Okay.
So yeah. So you guys, if you're doing the turn lock, you follow the measurement that she gives in the pattern. If you're doing a thumb lock like we are, you have to go an inch farther down. So add an inch to the measurement that she gives. And Susan, before you cut, your thumb lock is going up and down like this, which means your washer is up and down like this on your, not this way, this way.
Can I ask a stupid question? And I already know the answer that no stupid questions allowed, but
Yeah.
wait a minute. I just don't know which way is up for this.
Okay, so it's closer to the top, like it's more
bar
this little
is-
bar is up top
Okay.
because your lock goes through that and down, right? So this is towards the top. So
Okay.
this is right side up right here.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. All right. All right, here we go.
Ooh.
So yeah, just center that right there and do
That
your
razor blade does not want to work. I need to find a different one.
all right.
Or I hurt myself.
Don't hurt yourself.
No, it's gonna be bad.
That'd be bad, Susan.
Suzanne?
Question for the group. I'm using Soulful Therapy ripstop for my lining of this bag. It has a white background and is somewhat see-through. Should I interface with woven? I don't think you can interface ripstop with a heat woven. I don't think it will interface very well. If you interface that, it'll get all wrinkly and not look very well. Good. Ripstop isn't really a fusible type of material in my experience. If somebody else has something different, then go for it. And I'm not, I mean, we could put a piece of Decaville behind there. I don't know if it's necessary. I'll go ahead and do it, I guess. It does have all that foam though. Hi, Dottie. You doing all right, Sue?
Doing good.
Okay.
Just concentrating. Can you
Okay.
tell? I'm all quiet.
Huh?
Can you tell?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm all quiet.
Yep. Okay, and I like to fold my prongs in. Everybody's different, but that's my preferred way to do the prongs. And then cover those prongs. Bada bing. Beautiful. Okay, so when you're done, it looks like that. Okay. Doing all right, Sue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just didn't go all the way through. Just a minute.
Okay.
My word. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Phew.
Got it?
Got it.
Turn it around and let me see.
Oh, it's a little crooked.
That's okay. You won't be able to tell when the bag's all done. Okay, it looks like it's correct. Good job.
I love how patient you are, Siah. That's what
Huh?
Barb says. Barb says it. She loves how patient you are. Listen, Barb. I'm doing my best, okay?
She's doing great. Uh,
Okay.
okay. You ready?
Ready, Freddie?
Flip that over and get your base piece. And we're going to attach the base to the front and back panels. And then we're going to attach the sides.
Okay.
So I'm just starting with my front side. Doesn't matter if you start with the front or the back of your main panel. And I'm clipping one side of my base. And then we're going to sew that all the way across at our seam allowance. We're going to flip the base down and the seam allowance is going to go down towards the base and we're going to top stitch that.
Okay.
And if you didn't get that all, just ask me again.
Okay.
Okay. Seam allowance in this step is page 23, step 1.
I see it.
All righty. Barb says, you have come so far. Truly amazing. She has. This is a big bag. to do. This is not a small undertaking of a bag. And she's totally got it.
Well, I made that other one slowly on my own, but it's different when you're like, okay, next. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, towards the bottom.
Is that how I sound? Next.
No, that's not what I
That
meant.
sounded a little
I just meant when we're on a video, even if I'm by myself, we're like, okay, next thing. You know what I mean?
I know.
I wasn't saying you. Or
Next. Come on, wow.
That's tough.
That's how I sound, huh?
That's funny.
Marie says she uses her mama voice with Susan.
She does.
I do. It's true. Although I have lots of different mama voices.
You're like,
Her
how
kids
you
are
doing?
scared of my big mama voice.
Yeah, they are.
My kids are not. My kids are just like, whatever.
She learned when our kids were all little and we were around each other, she had to speak differently because if she used like a stern voice, my kids would be like, why is she yelling?
They would
And
run
your
away
kids are all,
crying, be
whatever.
like, you're yelling at me. I'm like, I'm not. This is how I talk to my kids. Kind of like Susan. I have to use my soft, gentle voice with her.
Yeah, don't hurt my feelings.
I don't want to hurt her feelings. That's the last thing I want. Oh, funny. And I never realized the way I talk to my kids until I was around her kids. I'm like, wow, I'm pretty blunt with my kids. Oh, it's funny. All right. So, where are you at? What step you on, girl?
I am now attaching the other panel.
Perfect. So, same thing on this side.
Where are you at, girl?
Girl.
Where you at? Who you be? All right.
Marie, hi ladies. I'm starting to see that I have a very serious problem. Every single tutorial is done so well that the collection of patterns that I have accumulated is becoming disgustingly large. I'm sorry, not sorry, Marie. There's so many good ones, aren't there? Oh, Nancy says she loves my new nameplate. Thank you very much. I'm kind of obsessed too. I've only got it in like 3 finishes, and now I'm like, that was silly.
It's really cute.
I love it.
It's very fancy.
Thank you very much.
So I guess this is the bag we should carry on for the trip, right? So we can have it as an example, or what?
Yep, it's a great travel bag. I used it for the last retreat, my other one, and it was fabulous. I really do like it.
But if my laptop doesn't fit in it,
Oh, I don't know if your laptop will fit, huh? You don't have to bring yours.
Of course I
If
do.
it doesn't fit.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
Hi, Leslie. Oh my gosh, seriously. You'll wait for me? Thanks.
I'll wait.
I'm done. I'm done. All right. So we're doing the bottom pieces, right? Just like we did the lining, but our seam allowance is less on this. Okay.
Okay.
So we're sewing along, and I'm going to follow the Peltex on the other side, just like I did with the lining.
Okay.
And then we'll attach the bottoms first, and then we'll do the sides.
But it's just a normal seam allowance this time, right?
Yep, normal seam allowance this time.
Okay.
Question. I applied Deck of the Light to main exterior pieces and was going to add basil on top and quilt it. Do you think that's a mistake? Should I avoid doing both? Laura, are you doing the Siah Sidekick like that? I will tell you from experience, my very first one that I made, I did Decaville and foam. It was super hard to get these sides put on to my exterior because the bag had so much shape and stiffness to it. It was a lot more difficult. I don't think it needs both. I would just do one or the other. Okay, so for this, Susan,
Yeah.
this one's a little different. Okay, so remember, do you remember me explaining this to you last time and it took you a hot second? So
Well, just
do
do
you
it again.
see your seam for this base piece, right?
Yeah.
On each side here?
Yeah.
That is going to be your stopping and starting point now.
Where the stitching is or where the fabric is?
Where the fabric is. So the actual
Okay.
ending of this seam
Uh-huh.
from where we connected the base to the main panel, that's my guideline. I start right below it and end right above it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And that smaller seam allowance though, okay? So you're not going to be going right up next to your Decaville this time.
Got it.
She's got it, guys. She's got it.
I've got it. I've got it.
Okay. Okay, and then once you have that piece put on, we're putting on the other side before we sew up the sides, okay?
Okay.
Laura, you are welcome. You know, I think a lot of that too, the Decaville and the foam, I guess it does depend on the materials you're using, but if you are doing any kind of vinyl, I would say just one or the other for sure. Okay, if you open the side gussets, a laptop may fit. Roxanne, not hers. Hers is a big daddy.
No, not my new one. My new one's not a big daddy.
Oh, is your new one smaller?
Yeah, it's smaller.
See, I'm gonna have to bring my iPad, and I don't know if my iPad will fit, honestly. This guy right here. I guess we'll find out. No, I didn't bring my iPad last time because she had all this stuff to display, but I need it for my shopping little booth, right?
Right. Yep.
Yeah, I need to set all that up still. Okay, so after you have both of those on, we're now going to be sewing up our sides. We're going to be able to finish this bag, Sue.
Yeah, we are.
We got this. It's
Do
only
it.
10:30 too. What?
What?
Insane. What? Nancy says, Susan, how long have you had your industrial? How long have you had it now? A year? Have you had it a year? When did we buy it?
We'll have to go back and look at the videos, but I think it's been a year.
I think it was last summer sometime that we got it, right?
Gosh, I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
All the time goes together.
Right?
We'll just go look for the video of when we set it up.
And that's when she got it. Oh my gosh, what am I doing?
What you doing over there?
Nothing.
Tell me.
Nope.
So I can feel better about my life.
Nope, I will not. You will never know.
Okay, I have to tell you guys a funny story. My sister-in-law was shopping the other day, and she ran into her family doctor. And I guess they were at Michael's or something, and her doctor was buying stuff to make bags. And she was kind of like, "Oh, don't look at me. I'm in a new hobby." And she's like, "Well, what are you doing?" She goes, "Well, I'm making bags now." And my sister-in-law said, "Oh yeah, do you watch any tutorials?" She goes, "Yeah, I do. That's what totally helps me." She goes, "Have you heard of Siah Swag?" And the doctor's all, "Oh, she's my favorite one." And my sister-in-law like, "Oh, that's so funny. I know her." And she's like, "How do you know her?" She's like, "Well, my sister-in-law is her sister." So it was really cute. She goes, "Oh my gosh." And it was her doctor.
Adorable.
It was her doctor.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it was cute. She had made her very first bag and she showed it to Kathy. Isn't that
That's
cool?
awesome.
Uh-huh.
She should have taken a picture with her.
I know.
With her bag. So for this, Susan,
Yeah.
I think it is easiest to baste this down, especially on my curves or staple. Okay.
Okay.
So do you have a good stapler?
I just don't have a remover, but I have a stapler.
So you really either want to staple or baste first because it really is hard to get that full seam allowance that you need and it not moving without having it secured somehow.
Okay, well maybe I'll try stapling. I haven't done that in a while.
How are you going to remove them though?
Very carefully.
If you do them close enough to the edge, you can cut off the edge. I'm going to staple too, actually. We need to get you a stapler or a remover. I just get mine off of Amazon.
Okay, yeah, I just need to buy one. You got me this stapler and I just never thought of it.
You
and
have
then
this one, right? You have this stapler?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best, but we need to get you a remover. So just go really along the edge of your curve here. And I just staple this bottom curve. You don't need to staple all the way up. Oops. And then that'll really help hold it when you do this next step. Dang it.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
Um,
My staple is stuck there. There we go. How's it fitting? Is it fitting nice?
It's really nice, actually.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like, I didn't even have to put any clips in my
Yeah, I didn't either.
piece or anything. So it should fit really nice. Depending on the material you use, it fits pretty good. All right, now I'm going to staple this side as well. Just use a flathead screwdriver. Oh yeah, Molly. There you go, Susan. Flathead screwdriver.
I
That's
have
pretty much the shape of my stapler remover. It really is worth it to either baste or staple on this part because you really want this part to look clean and nice. And hopefully no love puckers. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
No love puckers.
Not on this one.
TM. All right.
TM.
All right. I'm going to move my camera for the rest of this video. It's easier from this angle. Oh my gosh. My floor is totally coming up in this basement. So that's nice. Alrighty. Here we go. And okay, so I'm gonna sew my exterior the same way I sewed the lining, I think.
Okay.
I could go to my cylinder arm. We'll see how this goes. I'll move over if it's easier over there. Make sure, Susan, make sure at the top where your flap is, that your flap is pulled and folded out of your seam. Don't sew your flap into your side seam.
Oh gosh, I would have.
I know.
Fun. No. Wow.
Well, I just mean,
I totally would have.
if you weren't aware of it, that could happen, right?
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Is it though?
Yes.
Or did you watch my video yesterday and you saw my zippers?
Well, I did. And I was like, oh man, that stinks.
I thought I was tucking them out of the way, but I tucked them into the seam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
That was a bummer.
All right, I'll go back and fix it. It's gonna be beautiful bags.
Did that wool look like it's gonna do okay
Yeah,
at the top
yeah. It's
after
gonna be
you
totally
sewed
fine.
it? And
Yep.
Good.
Yep. I think it's gonna be totally fine.
Come on. My layers want to shift. Don't you shift on me. This right here, putting on these side pieces, is the most difficult part of the bag. This is where the difficulty comes in. Because it's just a lot to kind of get under your machine and maneuver, right? Other than that, it's a pretty easy bag. Even those side zippers aren't that hard. Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree actually.
Yeah.
I think the side zippers are intimidating before
Yep.
you do it, and then when you do it, you're like, oh, that was not
Yeah, it's not a big deal, right?
yeah.
And then I am going to go through and do a second row of stitching on these side gusset pieces, okay?
Okay.
See, if I didn't have it stapled right here, when I came down to this, it would have just totally slipped and I would have just had no control over it. So I would highly recommend stapling or basting down on these corners.
Yeah, that helped a lot.
Uh-huh. And really, it's just figuring out how to handle your bag under your machine.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Mm-mm. And then you just meet up with your stitching where you started. Beautiful. Oh, this might be my best one I've ever done.
Good job, girl.
Usually I have some kind of something going on. Okay, and then I'm going to do my second seam. I'm going to start a little down because I don't want to do it all the way up at the top because I want that to lay
Well, I already did.
open. You're going to have to take that out because you
Okay.
want your seam to lay flat for that drop in.
Okay.
That's okay.
Wow, no puckers that I
Good
can see.
job. All right, and then do the other side. Yay, Dottie just ordered her Annabelle templates. That's awesome. Okay. Here we go.
Okay. Taking out those stitches I did.
All right. First row, and now I need to do my second. Very quiet. So much concentration.
I'm thinking. Getting this one started is kind of hard for me.
Yeah. It's a little more difficult getting it started. Yeah. Once you do, you're good to go. All right, so I'm going to take out my staples and do my other side. Does she say to trim this down? Let me see. I don't know if we're supposed to.
Well, I hope we can at least just trim the staples off. But
I mean, do not trim along the bottom strap. So yeah, you can, but you don't want to trim along the bottom strap anchor connectors things, my jiggers,
and that's
right?
yeah. I'll pull those out. It's fine.
Just get a flathead screwdriver.
Yep.
And I will have some staple removers sent to your house.
I can buy one.
This is my favorite. It's on my Amazon list. It's super easy.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's the best. When quilting the outside material, must one cut the pattern larger if using vinyl? Marie, depends on how dense your quilting design is and how stretchy your vinyl is, honestly. I usually never have to, my material doesn't shrink down enough to make a difference in my patterns from what I have experienced, but some people say it does. So I would play around with a little piece first and see if you think it's gonna make it smaller. Does that make sense? I know that's not very helpful. I didn't tell you yes or no. Sorry.
Sorry.
All right. My first side is on. It's in there. It looks good.
Okay.
Yeah, baby. It looks good. All right. I'm going to start with my second side here. How you doing, Sue?
Good. I'm just doing my second stitch.
Okay. Go, baby, go. Bye, Roxanne. Thanks for joining.
I did it again.
What'd you do again? Oh, you started at the top?
I went to the top. I was telling myself halfway up, make sure to stop, make sure to stop.
It's okay. Sorry, guys. All right. I think I need more staples in my stapler.
Good. Take your time.
Uh-oh. What
Take
did we do with my staples, Susan?
I didn't do anything.
What? Where did we put them when we cleaned?
They're going to be somewhere very logical. Think logical for a minute.
I'm trying.
Don't panic.
In here? Yes. Got it. I've still got things where I'm like, I don't know where that went.
It's somewhere.
Somewhere.
But isn't your space so much better?
Yes, it needs a good pickup.
Yeah.
I've been going crazy that I just haven't had time. But it needs a good pickup. It is a lot better. My space is much more enjoyable. Natalie's back. Hello. Oh, Danny's back. Hello.
Danny, she almost blamed us for losing her staples.
I
then she
didn't
found-
blame anybody. I did not.
I said almost.
Susan.
I said almost.
I'm pretty sure I was the one who moved them. Because I cleaned up this little area. I have texted Danny many times. Hey, where did we put such and such?
She probably knows exactly where, right?
And she does.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
She's like, it's in the bin on your, interfacing place and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, thank you. Thank you very much. How's your side look?
I mean, I think it's going to be good. Oh, I didn't even peek in at it.
Oh, you did it? Are you onto your second now?
Yeah.
Okay, peek in on your first to make sure it looks good.
It looks gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
The staple is gonna get caught. Okay, well that's good. My kid is sick, and I said, "How are you feeling?" He said, "Hot garbage," and I immediately saying, "Hot garbage." You are welcome. I bet he didn't even appreciate it either.
Probably not.
Knowing kids, they're just like, "Okay, mom."
Weirdo.
I love that. Hot garbage. It works for so many things.
It really does. They're really onto something.
Yeah.
Those Hot Pocket people.
Hot Pockets. And you guys, this is exciting. After we get this side done, guess what we do?
Drop it in. Drop it in.
Well,
Let it
what do
begin.
what do we do first though, Suzanne? Before we drop it in, we have to
Drop it like it's hot. Oh, turn and burn.
Thank you. So I'm like, she'll get it.
You're just waiting for me. You're like, yeah.
I'm like, she'll get it. If I just stay silent long enough.
The awkward silence told me everything I needed to know.
Charlotte gets bottom braces on this afternoon.
Oh.
Y'all get ready for a pathetic little girl.
You're gonna be so sad.
Yeah. She's like, what's it feel like? I'm like, it feels like it did when you got your top ones on. She's like, oh man. I'm all sorry, baby.
Feels terrible.
Terrible. It's all terrible. But when it's done, you'll have such a pretty smile. Nothing compares to what Marcus has in his mouth. So,
Oh, that poor kid.
yeah, seriously. His eating habits have totally changed. He has to like eat different foods now. Ugh, poor guy. All right. I'm stapled. I'm clipped. I'm ready to do it.
Do it.
So Annabelle was supposed to go tour a campus, or is hopefully went to go
Oh,
tour
right.
a campus.
Uh-huh.
Um, she told me last night at 10 o'clock,
Mm-hmm.
wanted me to come with her. And I'm like, I can't. I have too much to do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. She's like, ugh, I don't want to go by myself. I'm thinking you're 19. You can do this.
She is so funny.
I know. I'm like, oh my goodness, girl.
You're like, you'll be fine. Just go.
Let's go. She did. She's sick too. She's got whatever junk I have, she has.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah. Bye, Nancy.
All right, let's do it.
Do it, do it, do it. You all stapled?
Stapled and clipped.
Okay. Many successes I grant to you.
Thank you. I receive with enthusiasm and gratefulness.
I don't know where that even came from.
I don't know either, but it was pretty funny.
Second side is always more challenging because you got more that you're working with.
Yeah.
You can do it, Susan. Remember to start your second row, not at the top.
Second row.
Okie
not-
doke.
Second row, not at the top.
Not at the top, not at the
Not at
top.
the top. Not at the top.
Second row, not at the top.
Not at the top.
Not at the top. Susan.
I got it.
Are you sure?
No.
My daughter is 27 and I still make and go with her to she still makes me go with her to the doctor. That will be Annabelle. Seriously. We got her oil changed. She was completely out of coolant. Is that weird?
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm like, ugh, I hope she doesn't have a leak or something.
Well, have you noticed the leak in the garage?
No. Well, I don't know. I guess I need to look. I don't think so. But I was like, that's not normal. I told her we need to keep an eye on it. It's expensive to get your oil changed. My goodness, prices have gone up on that.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Especially when you have like a hybrid. Hers is a hybrid, an old hybrid card. So she has to get like the synthetic, nicer stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. She paid for it though. Like, I'll go with you, but you're paying for it.
Yes, sucker.
Sucker. I didn't say that.
I was just kidding.
I said, yes, honey, I will go with you. Honey bunches. That would be a leak. Yeah, I was thinking so too. Crud. One more thing to worry about. She wants to buy a new car. So we'll see. She started her new waitressing job yesterday.
Oh, she did?
Uh-huh.
The training, right?
Yeah. She enjoyed it.
Good. Oh,
All
come
right.
on. No.
You can do it. Just
No. I can't
sit
get
and
it.
get it all. I know.
I can't get it under there to start it.
You can't. Can you flip it around and do it the other way?
Burbies. Let me just try one
The
more.
hardest, it's the hardest part, the last go around.
It just says, no, I don't want to be in there. And I say, please.
Please, pretty please. Sugar's on top. Maybe if you sing to it.
Please go under the needle. I promise it won't hurt. That's a lie, actually. But you're gonna be beautiful when I finish your stitching.
Wow. Hi, Christine.
Oh my gosh, it worked.
See, I knew you just had to sing to it.
I like the song. They said, okay, if I'm gonna be beautiful. Don't sew to the top. Oh no, do sew to the top.
Yeah, all the way to the top first round. All right, I've got mine. I need to take staples out and trim. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Okay, okay.
We're doing so good.
Oh no, Susan.
Oh no, Susan.
Oh good, don't tell her. She'll never have to know.
Carol, luckily my dogs don't really go in my garage, so I won't have to worry too much about that, but I will. I haven't noticed any leaks under her car. I'll go out there and look after this and make sure.
I
Just
didn't
thought
know
that was
this.
super weird that it was all gone. I know my car has an oil leak that I am not fixing anytime soon, but yeah. They're like, that'll be $5,000 to fix your oil leak. I'm like, yeah, I'll just leak some oil. Because of course it has to be the hardest oil leak to fix, right?
Correct.
It's all the way down, underneath, and in, and blah bitty blue.
We're gonna have to basically reconstruct your entire engine.
Yeah, well, they're like, we pretty much have to take out the whole engine to fix it. I'm like, cool, cool, cool. Okay, I'm good.
Girl, I don't mind leaks.
I'm all, it's okay, right? They're like, yeah, it's leaking really slow. I'm like, all right, cool. So I just have a cardboard underneath my car in the garage and we're good. All right. Sister Sue.
All right, let me just pull up my staples. I got it.
Okay, I'm gonna wait to turn mine with you.
Okay. That's very nice of you.
Was her last service at the same place you went to last time? Yeah, Lori, it was. So we went to a new place this time. Coolant is generally bright green. You would notice. I haven't noticed. So I don't know, guys. It's always something, I'm telling you.
Life.
Life. Did you like that meme I sent you the other day of me and
Yes.
my sister trying to help each other get through life?
Oh my gosh, it was so funny.
It was really funny. It was like these two ladies trying to parasail, and they both are just falling all over the place, and it goes up anyways, and they're like hanging off the parasail. I'm like, that's us.
It's totally us. Like, I'm here, I'm helping you. Wait, I'm trying.
Wait, I'm helping you. That was pretty funny. Doing so good. I'm going to top stitch over on my cylinder arm. Just FYI.
You're so fancy.
I'm so fancy like that.
I think I'm going to go ahead and top stitch on Slim Shady here.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. Sarah knows about coolant and oil changes. That's her language. Okay, well, that's good to know, Sarah. You want to come fix my oil leak in my car?
Doubt it.
Doubt it. I bet you don't.
Sorry, I'm almost there. Okay. Now I'm trimming, but just not by the straps, correct?
Correct. And not a lot, just a little. Just little trims. Because our seam allowance wasn't that big.
Did you do pinking shears or just regular?
Just regular. And not a ton. Just like a little bit by the bulky parts. You know a guy in the Denver Rocky Mountain area. You do, Sarah. Interesting.
She knows a guy.
You know a guy. I know a guy that knows a guy. Okay. You've got a guy for that? Okay.
She accepts.
I do accept. Coolant is dangerous for dogs. I hear ya. Her car's in the garage and the dogs don't really go in there, so except to go for a ride real quick. They're awfully quiet. Wonder what they're doing.
I would be worried.
They're not in here. Well, I left the upstairs patio door open, so they're probably outside in the backyard.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yeah, just trim your little corner curve bulky stuff and it's good.
Okay, well, where the straps aren't, I'm
Mhm.
cutting the staples off of that part.
Okay.
Just a little here and I'm done.
Okay.
Done.
Done?
Done. Are we turning and burning?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We look really, really sexy with our glasses.
You know what?
Oh. What?
Hard for people to resist themselves around us.
I mean, for reals. All right, let's do it. Let's turn it. And burn it.
Let's see what damage we did here.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
It's pretty cute, actually.
It's adorable. I probably should have changed to darker thread. Oh well.
It's too late, baby. Yeah, it's too late.
All right. It looks good.
I'm just going to use my little poker real quick. Oops, I do have one love pucker on the exterior.
That's okay.
It's just cute, though.
It's just a cute love pucker.
It just says, "Mwah."
There it is. There she is. My sides look pretty good. Yup. Love, love, love.
It's a great bag.
It is such a great bag. I love this bag so much. I am going to enlarge it and turn it into a diaper bag. I think that's what I've decided.
That'll be
So.
cool.
Yeah. All right. So it looks like you don't want to mess with those two mamas. Danielle says, I love both your shirts. Thank you, Danny. Beautiful ladies, this bag makes a perfect diaper bag. Yep. I'm thinking of enlarging it to 110, though. I know how much crap I carried as a new mom. So, way too many things.
Are we putting tape and folding down?
Yep. Holding down to your line. And then we're going to drop it like it's hot, Susan.
Drop it like that.
Just heard footsteps. I think Annabella's home. That or somebody came into my house. I love how I'm always like, well, somebody's up there.
Don't know who it is, but
Don't know who it is. Too many people know my code. All right.
and I'm opening these seams, right, when I do this?
Yeah, open them flat. Yes, What time is it? That was quick if that's her. Huh. All right, and then after we do this, we'll clip in our lining, sew it on, and then the last steps are attaching the straps, which we don't have to do on camera if we don't want to. I'll probably just clip mine on so you guys can see the look of it, right?
Yeah.
And then we done.
I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did this with you. That was helpful. I
Yeah.
mean, I could do another one with the pattern, but it
Uh-huh.
was nice to kind of talk through it, and I think I'll kind of know what I did.
Good. Good, good, good.
I have one more cut out that I may or may not do before we go.
You have one more what?
Cut out
Oh, like another
sidekick.
sidekick?
I do because when we did that quilting, someone wanted to see it quilted in the different material. So I went ahead and cut out. Yeah, one in a different material.
Okay. Well, I've got 2 Annabelles I have to finish before we go, so I'm gonna do that today. Maybe.
Yeah, I've got lots of orchestra stuff I've got to do in the next 2 days. But maybe I'll sew on Saturday.
All right. So you should have your line. You see your line, your fold line marked on this.
Yeah.
I'm making a diaper bag right now with this pattern, regular size, because it's for me, my grand, not the parents. Yeah. Well, I need to make one for Annabelle's friend, and she's very Western boho, if you know what I mean by that. And so I'm thinking some Pendleton and some fringe.
That'll be amazing.
Not quite sure. I'm thinking on the flap, right? Doing some fringe on the flap.
Yeah.
And then Pendleton wool and some kind of brown westerny vinyl. Yeah. Anyways, that's my story.
It'll be really cute. Oh my gosh, I'm having a hard time seeing this.
Are ya?
Mm-hmm.
How does this bag compare to the size of the Guardian? It's slightly bigger than the Guardian. Just slightly. I feel like it holds more than the Guardian. Put your glasses on, Susan.
Oh, you're right. Well, I cannot see a dang thing right now.
So, do you have something to squish down your seams with?
What do you mean?
Like a mallet or anything? It really does help on this bag. I have like a key fob tool that I use to squish down my seams on this bag.
I mean, I could get a mallet from the garage.
No.
I'm gonna do that.
I mean, only if your seams are super thick.
I mean, they are. This fabric is crazy.
Yeah, this fabric's pretty thick. So I like to take my little key fob tool and squish my seams down.
Could I just roll it really good?
Yes. I mean, just press it down or something really good. So it'll be a little easier when you top stitch.
Okay.
This kills my hands, but I need to do it. You could do fringe like piping. Oh, that'd be cute. Yep. That would be cute. Yeah, these little seams where our sides are, they're kind of thick, but we're using pretty thick vinyl too. It's like a pretty thick leather-like vinyl.
Is this the same vinyl they used last time?
Yeah.
I'm impressed those machines could do this.
Mm-hmm. The Cellrites could, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but other people probably couldn't, huh?
No, people had to move to the Cellrites to do this last step because of this.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Uh-huh. Okay, I've got my seams pressed. I'm gonna drop in my lining. Here we go. Do do do. Doody do. Make sure your zipper pocket doesn't flip up into your seam when you put in your lining, okay?
Make sure my zipper pocket doesn't.
Your inside zipper pocket, make
Got
sure
it.
it's down in your bag and doesn't flip up
Okay.
when you put your lining in.
Okay. Sorry, I was.
No, you're good.
Well, we were talking about the lining. I was.
Well, you're not on that step, so you're like, wait, what?
I thought, how is this zipper pocket gonna flip into anything? Sorry,
Why are you apologizing?
because I'm making a loud noise. More loud noises.
It's not that loud. You're good.
Bryce just told me to shush.
You basement dwellers got to get along. Don't fight.
I know, I know.
So see, my lining is still just like a little bit too big.
Should have got even bigger allowance on that, huh?
I guess. Prep done. Now you can sew. Woohoo! Best part. Christine has never heard of Pendleton. What is it? It's like a gorgeous westerny wool material and pattern. Susan used it on her last video for her Annabelle.
It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous, baby. How's yours fitting?
I'm just getting ready to put it in. I don't know
Hey,
yet.
look, mine's got extra space on these side pieces. Look at that. Huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. I'm going to try and work it in there, but we'll see. And we even made sure that those side pieces were laid out correctly. So I don't know. That is a problem I always have. I just need to go maybe smaller on my seam allowance for these side pieces. I don't know. I don't know.
He doesn't know you, Baggies.
I just don't. I just don't. Woolen mill. Yes, I think so, Nancy. Because the rest of it fits great. It's just those side pieces. Let me know how yours fits.
Okay, I'm just putting in my side right now.
You know, if I was doing this for someone, I would take this out. Maybe I should do that real quick. No, that's fine.
Mine's a little baggy,
Uh-huh.
but not like terrible.
Okay.
My first side. We'll see what my second one is.
All right. Well, Lisa, I don't know if it needs adjusting. It may have to do with my seam allowance or how my side pieces on my exterior laid when I was done. But my lining seems a little bit baggy. So for me, when I sew this bag, I need to remember to take maybe a little bit bigger seam allowance. Just slightly on my lining, I think. And I think a lot of it has to do with the vinyl we're using. There is zero stretch to this vinyl. And so it doesn't really have any give one way or the other, which makes it a little more difficult, I think. Alrighty. I'm in.
Doing it.
I'm in, y'all. I'm in. The rest of it fits. I mean, it fits gorgeous.
My second side is baggy.
What? Your second side is baggy? Yeah. I may
Mhm.
have a pucker up there. There may be no avoiding a pucker up at the top.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
All right. I'm going over to my cylinder for this last part.
All right. I'm gonna go over to my machine that is in front of me. I thought we were telling what machines we were using. Okay.
You're so funny.
I know it.
My linings have been too large on both of the side kits I made. I had to re-sew and increase my seam allowance on my interiors. Yeah, I think my experience has been the same, Stacy. Okay. Maybe it has to do with where we think our 3/8 is. I don't know. I don't know. All right. I don't have my extension table on, so we'll see.
I'm gonna check my bobbin real quick.
Okay. Here we go. I always get nervous doing this step.
It's a biggie.
It's a biggie. All right.
I'm just going from the inside.
Yeah, I would on your flatbed for sure. Make sure that you have that piece of vinyl ready for to slide under your foot for those side seams.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean by that?
Dang it. Yeah.
What's dang it?
Oh, nothing.
What?
It's slipped, and so I'm only sewing on the lining.
Okay.
I might put a little tape here and there.
Yeah. That's totally a smart move.
Thanks.
Welcome. Oh, Cindy, that stinks. She says, I've been busy trying to take my bobbin case out of my cylinder arm. The thread jammed. That's a bummer. Doing okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna just take my time, and if you finish before me, it's fine. I can finish off camera, but I'm gonna tape this.
Okay.
I don't want it to look wonky.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I definitely have 2 love puckers in my sides. Womp womp. Wompy womp. All right, I'm almost there. All right.
Got it?
Got it, baby. Let me double check. Yeah, I got 2 puckers. Do you see that? One here. There was
Yeah.
no way to avoid it, and one here. They kind of look like I did it on purpose. It's fine.
You put them they're in the exact same place.
Yeah, they're like little pleats. Huh.
So
Well,
it was a design choice.
it was a design choice, you guys. I wanted pleats in my lining. So the last thing that we have to do after this is put on our straps and our lock. And that's it.
Nice.
Ugh, I love this bag so much.
It's a great bag.
It's a great bag. Yeah, and once you fill it, it kind of stays out better too. But I'm gonna zip up the sides so you guys can see that. Does the pattern need adjustment? What? Staple. What? Yeah, I would maybe adjust the lining a little bit. All right, so when the sides are zipped up, look how cute that is. Ugh, I love it.
Adorable.
All right, I bought some Gorilla Glue that has a brush tip. I'm gonna go grab that for
Oh, wow.
my lock that we're
That's
gonna put
fancy. That is so fancy.
on. Amber uses it all the time, and I thought I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna go grab that and my screwdriver,
Okay.
and I'll be right back.
Okay. And I'm just putting tape between my layers here
Uh-huh.
because it was slipping
Yeah.
under my machine.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna tape it and clip it and then I'll try again.
Okay, perfect. I'll be right back.
Really is a great bag, you guys. I'm always amazed at Lindsay's brain. How she puts these things together.
Okay. So I have this Gorilla Super Glue brush and nozzle. I'm gonna try that for the front of the flap here. Yep. Ooh, so cute. All right, I'm just gonna mark the center of my flap. Huh. And then we will put it on.
Katie says it looks totally intentional. Your little pleats.
Thanks, anyways. I wish I could say it was.
It was.
Okay.
I said it for you.
Thanks. Okay, so this is a thumb lock. It's super easy. It's just 2 screws. So it just slides on the edge of your flap and you just screw it in. I'm going to put some super glue on mine because I don't want it to go anywhere. And I'm going to do markings of my placement. So I want it right there. Looks good. And then I'm going to take my pen from this side and just mark my screw placements so I can make sure I line those up. Beautiful. And I'm just going to brush some glue, maybe, or just, where's the brush part of it? I did not read the instructions or look in the box, so I'm just gonna put some glue.
You can't be bothered.
I can't be bothered, you guys. And then I'm gonna put a dab of glue where the screws are here. Maybe. Beautiful. There we go. Let's do it. Right there. Right, Susan?
Right.
Right. I love how simple these are to install, and you don't have to do the whole cutting out the circle, the exact size as the turn lock, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's so much
This is
easier.
a lot easier of a lock. For sure. Beautiful. Okay. Lock secure.
And it's cute.
And it's cute. Okay. Last thing I need to do is put on my straps. And then we're done. How about that?
Pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome. Yep. Such a cute bag. All right, so I'm just using 1-inch webbing here. Are you putting tape in between your layers there, Sue?
Yeah, I am gonna have a massive pucker.
That's okay.
I mean, I'm going to put a special element in mine
Uh-huh.
that will allow for,
Uh-huh.
kind of like a nod to Fashion Week.
Right.
Mm. It's like this is my symbolism of merging the worlds of clothing,
Uh-huh.
garment sewing, and bag sewing.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. So I'm just going to clip mine so you guys can see what it looks like when it's done. Up and through. Zoop. And I will rivet this last part all on. I'll use my little soldering tool, make my holes, and rivet. Or you can just sew. Totally up to you. But that's how those go on.
Ooh, it's looking good.
Looking good.
All right, I'm just deciding where to put my beautiful feature.
Okay. Your beautiful feature. Your pucker?
Yeah, my pleat. It's a pleat.
Okay. I don't see any comments right now because my iPad's over by my
You're on my beautiful feature.
machine. I'm like, what did you add? All right.
Thank you, Karen. She loves my quilting. Oh, stop it.
It is gorgeous, Susan. You do such a good job with the quilting.
Well, quilting I totally get.
Yeah. You get bag making too.
Yeah. In spurts.
In spurts. Oh, whatever. You get it.
All right,
All
you know
right.
what? It's going
I'm
right
done.
there. It's going-
I'm done. Do we want to keep going or?
No, I just wanted to clip mine so I can bring it down. Okay. I will finish top stitching mine and putting my turn lock on
Okay.
and all that after. But yeah, no, it's good. I just wanted to carefully tape it because it was slipping, and I thought, no, we're not going to fight that the whole time.
Take off the cap for the brush. I'm like, what did I miss? Take off this cap? I don't get where the brush is at. Oh, I get it. You take off the entire cap. I'm slow sometimes and don't get things right away. Take off the whole cap. And the brush is inside. Oh my goodness.
You found it.
Ding ding. Okay. All right. You guys. Here we are. Siah Sidekicks. All done. I'll put mine on real quick so you guys can kind of get the gist. Mine's just clipped right now. It's not sewn on with the straps. Doop.
That's a cute bag.
Doop.
Yep.
Isn't that cute?
So cute.
I love it. On a level from easy to hard, Susan, what would you say?
It's medium. I mean,
Medium.
it's
Yeah.
medium. I think every
It
step.
teaches it. You learn a lot with it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's lots of different little techniques and things that you get to learn with this bag, which I think was the whole point of Lindsay making this bag because she wanted to teach certain things at the retreat, right?
Oh,
So it's definitely a learning bag, and it's such a satisfying make when you're done.
it's a
Right.
substantial bag. Like it's got,
Yeah.
like, you could really carry stuff in it. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
it's not wimpy at all.
No, it's very usable. It's very what's the word we're trying to look for?
It's great.
It's
Just
great.
real great. It's just real great.
It's great. Hot pockets. Okay.
It's great.
It's great. Love puckers. All right, Susan. Good job.
Hey, you too.
Okay, you guys, thanks for joining us for this fabulous little sew along. We did part 1 the other day. If you were like, where's the first part? It's on the channel. We did it live 2 days ago, right? 2 days ago.
Yep.
And that's it. Okay.
A cute bag.
Thanks, sister.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a good
Bye.
day. Bye, everybody.